Well, hello there, everyone out there in YouTube land. Hey, I just went to the driftwood pile, and I saw something in this piece of driftwood, and it had been in the bleached pile, so it's been bleached and debugged and all that stuff, so it's ready. He's in there ready to come out. So let me get this prepared and get the camera turned around here where you can see me. And I'm going to show you today what's in that, what I found in this piece of wood. You're not going to believe it. Well, you know, the first thing we do is get us a center line here. When we're going to come right down through here. That's the center of whatever it is. I do the first one kind of in pencil. I like to, but that pencil's broke. So I'm going to use this marker. Anyway, there's the center of that part, and here's the center of this is way up here. Now, if we want to make a swooping connection here, I'd say then the center between here and here is right along in there. So to swoop that, man, there's what we're coming up with right there. Or a center line. You see that curve? All right down like that. And I'm going to go really right down to the center, up in there somewhere. Then this follows up from this point. The center line is right kind of down that crack. But we can carve all that away. And right there. So I'm wanting to get that center line established, as you can see. Now, with the center line established, I look in here for a minute, and I am seeing something right there and right down in here. Well, he's going at an angle here. Well, like that. Yeah, and like that. Okay. Wow. It's really strange, kind of strange the way it's coming out here. But anyway, we've seen strange things before, haven't we? I think I'm going to go like this. All right, and then I'm going something like that, Okay, that's enough. There's what I scribbled on there, just kind of line. But I'm going to put this lid on here. I've got the right cuts-all burr in there. I'm going to stick my mask on, so I won't be talking for a while, but you'll be able to see me whittle on this. So I had to dig all this out because it was just too much there. Okay. Well, that's pretty thick there. We just might have something to get out of there. Let's take a second look with this center line and see what we can come up with. I've got to look for, see if he went and did anything crazy here. let's get the carving now, and we'll get it to look like something. You see, can you see him in there? See his nose? There's his eyes right there. And then his beard's coming around this way. And then his head's going all helter-skelter up here. I think we're going to have something to look at there in a minute. You can see anything here now? Look at that. Well, got it started, and we're starting to work on the eyes. And I don't know. What do you think? I think we've got a project going here to be continued, and for you a few seconds, for me maybe a few hours. But, well, let's just carry on. Okay, we're going to try something a little different. I've repositioned the cameras to where maybe my followers can see what I'm doing a little better, and I can still get the job done. So let's try this different angle, and let me know down below in the comments if you like this better. I can do things in the future like this. Okay, what I'm going to do now is change the bits And what we need is something that we can put some fine detail in this beard. And see, I made the hairs coming down here. So we're going to have some detail there. And we're going to have some more details on this. This is just a rough outline now. And I don't know yet if I'm going to leave him kind of sleeping looking or we'll create some eye sockets in there. I'm not sure what I want. I think we can go either way now. I could leave the eyelids closed. I could cut out here, round those off, and leave the eyelids closed like he's sleeping. And or you kind of get the idea now that he's looking. So I'm not sure about that yet. So let's get started and do the hairs on the beard first, and we'll make a decision on the eyes. So let's see what we got. I think we want to do something like this. And we can catch the edge of this thing, this bit right here. It's sort of cone shaped, and it will run across there, and we'll create some hairlines across there. So let's get my mask back on. Okay, maybe not looking too bad. We can see some hair showing up, but what we got to do, I got to take my torch. I've got a mini torch that I use to put some brown on the hairs, burn that a little bit, and then I'm going to get the wood burner tool out, and do a little touch up around, highlight the eyebrows. But anyway, let's take a look at that and see what it looks like. We'll get that torch going, and we will demonstrate that thing. There it is. It's a little, it's a Dremel. It works very nicely. If what we have to do to light it is you push this over the side, you turn it on, that creates a spark. Like, am I in front of a camera? I want to show, see there's a little button right there you push, that ignites it. There you go. Now turn loose that and it goes out. So we do have a little adjustment on that, but anyway, what happens is very interesting, because it makes that beard show up. You just don't want to hold it in one spot very long. It'll darken it wherever you want it, so it takes a little practice. But the hair is going down this way from the side of the head. Now a little bit darker. And these, well, on this side, we'll want them a little bit darker too. They come right on out even with this other. Now we're beginning to show some detail here. We don't want too much, but we want it to be about even across there. And all that shows up not too bad. Okay, looking good so far. Now we're turning upside down, and I'm going to do the same thing. I hope I'm keeping that in the camera, what I want to do. And then around the forehead here, we get the hairs going. Hairs should be showing up. Now if they don't show up enough, all we do, you might catch me going back in and cutting some more. But from what I look like, it might be sufficient. And it really shows that detail of that hairline there showing up across the hair, just where we want it. A little more right in there. Now that left. Now, what do you think so far? That brings the hair out to where we want it. Now what we'll have to do is get the wood burner, and the wood burner is coming up right here. I have two of them. And that has a point right there. So we're going to get this heated up, and then I got a round point on this one. It'll be smoking hot, and I'm going to put the pupils in the eye, and he'll be looking straight at you. So we'll let it warm up and be right back for that. Okay, I want to get that centered around where y'all can see what I'm doing here. This and here will be burning those brown eyes in there, and we will come back a little later with some black paint right in the middle. But right now, I just want to get that brown showing all the way around the edge. This little freehand circle is all it'll take, but we want a brown, we want a heavy pupil point right in the middle of that. Okay, there it is. And there's the back of it. It's just driftwood. Laying, waiting to be picked up off that old Mississippi River. And it just had something in there, some kind of wood spirit for sure. But there's always, I find something in this stuff all the time. What we're going to do is turn this over. I'll find a smooth spot to put my mark on, maybe right there. It's going to hang like that, so I'll put my signature right in here somewhere. So we'll get that done, and we're going to take a look at it hanging on the wall here shortly. Well, we finally got that finished, and I want to share with you now what it looked like. See right here what I had to do for the back. Since this comes so concave inside the back there, couldn't put a hanger right out here on this point, could we? So anyway, here's what I come up with. I put that in there, and then 1 inch dowel, and then have a hanger right there. So that hangs real nicely on the wall, and we'll have some pictures of that here in a minute. And there's my signature on the back, and there's what it looks like. About all there is to it, but I told you there was something in there that you wouldn't believe. Now there you have it. I'll see you in the next video, and thanks for watching.